Is it possible to make a full game using only AI? I gave myself 1 week to create a game that would normally take months. The twist? I could only use AI for everything. The only thing I did myself was the high-level game design. Forget the scope creep, we are letting the ideas fly. I spent the first day of the project throwing every possible idea at the ChatGPT. The game concept we landed on is a village sim, where the villages expand automatically. Google's Gemini 2.5 doesn't have a prompt size limit, so I pasted the entire chat from ChatGPT to Gemini. Then I prompted Gemini to take all the systems we mentioned and create a complete game design document based on them. The result? 15 pages of detailed GDD created entirely from brainstorming. As impressive as the GDD was, we still need to find the answer. What about complex game architecture? I gave the GDD to another Gemini chat and prompted it, system by system, to generate all the C# scripts for the game. Then we jumped back to the first chat and asked the Gemini to create the best prompts to get the AI to create all the systems we need. The result? 43 pages of prompts. Next came the tedious part, creating, copying and pasting all the scripts that Gemini gave me into Unity. Phew! All done. 2 days gone. Can we get this all finished before the weekends? On day 3, we got all the visuals set up. That took 33 more pages of prompts just for the UI. This part took a lot more focus because I had to manually drag and drop all the AI-generated components into the right places in the inspector. Tomorrow, I can finally press play for the first time and see if anything we've implemented actually works, or if this was all for nothing. Day 4. I press the play, and nothing. A blank screen. Time to explain the problem to Gemini. Since there was no error logs, I had to explain in detail how everything should work and what I'm expecting. We got everything working, but I quickly noticed that it's very difficult to see what's happening in abstract list-based game. So, I had to pivot and get the AI to generate a visual world map where we could actually see the village grow. Getting all the buildings and biomes visualized correctly took a whole day. It seems that getting visuals done perfectly with AI-generated code is still really difficult. But for this project, I wanted to go all the way. Can AI update the character visual from this to this? Day 5. Time to create character faces. I gave prompt after prompt to Gemini, but unfortunately, the results weren't getting any better. I had to break my one and only rule. I gave the AI an algorithm I designed, which it then used to create the final script. Technically, I still used AI-generated code, so we let it slide. On day 6, I noticed the game still wasn't working correctly, but I wanted it to look correctly. So I asked ChatGPT to generate some simple panel and button images, and then implemented all of those. For the rest of day 6 and day 7, I decided to give it one last push to hopefully get the game fully done. Who knows? Maybe it all just depends on one minor mistake in the villager AI, and I can get it all working. Well, did I get the full game done in just 7 days? The AI wrote 15,000 lines of code for me in less than a week. It understood the complex architecture of a simulation game. But we didn't get the full game done in just 1 week. I think, as a programmer with almost 10 years of experience in Unity, the next step is for me to put the last few pieces in place and finish the game based on this incredible foundation that Gemini has provided. Let me know in the comments if you'd like me to finish the demo so all you can play it on itch.io. See you in the next video.